afternoon, everyone. Welcome. So my name is Saivikrant Desu. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ankitha's older brother. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming out here today. It means so much to my sister, to myself, my whole family, as this is a really important event in my sister's life. Now, before we get started with the show tonight, I would like to just share a few words. I've seen how hard Ankitha has worked to get to where she is today, and I can honestly say, I've never seen her work so hard in her life before. It may be a little funny, but honestly, dance means so much to her. You can see it in her everyday energy, and it's simply how she expresses herself. She's always dancing, whether it's listening to music in a car, or if she's just standing around and she has nothing better to do. And being her older brother, I've been able to witness her evolve from a young girl who, just moved her body to music that she didn't understand, to her becoming the amazing dancer she is today. And I'm very, very proud of her. Now, I promise I haven't been bribed to say these nice things about her. In fact, I've been doing a lot to support her, if I may say so myself. I've been monitoring her diet every day to make sure she's getting good protein. She has to dance a lot, it's a lot of workout. Every day I periodically pop into her dance practices. I give her a glass of chocolate milk, an extra egg here and there in her meals to make sure she gets the strength that she needs. I've been driving her everywhere, making sure she's stretching. I fight with my parents so that she doesn't have to. This is very tiring work. Now, I could totally go on all day about the things that I do for my sister, but today is her day. And one thing I can definitely say is, our house always feels a bit brighter, a bit more fun when Ankitha's around, as hard as it may be for me to admit it. It might sound a little corny, but she has honestly brought some more color and more light into my life and into many of yours as well. I'm super excited to see my sister dance, and I would like everyone to please join me in wishing her all the best. Now, the MC for tonight is Ms. Chinmay Mungara. Chinmay is the artistic director at Chinmay Nrityalaya, and she started learning the Kuchipudi art form from the tender age of 4 from her mother, Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu, and later taking inspiration and learning from her grand guru, Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu. Chinmay has won several laurels and accolades, including the title of Natya Manjari, and most recently received the Padma Shri Dr. K. Shobha Naidu Yuva Puraskar Award for her lively dance performances, and she has emerged as one of the finest Kuchipudi dancers of the next generation. Along with Chinmay, we also have Mrs. Saujanya Kumar, who will also be helping out throughout today's event. Most of you here know her as someone who's very energetic, outgoing, and ecstatic. She's always offering a helping hand to everyone, and she's amazing at facilitating events like this today. Once again, please give your blessings and best wishes to Ankitha. And I would now like to hand off the mic to Saujanya Garu. And thank you, everyone, and please have a great evening.
Andarki Namaskaram. Good evening, everyone. Lighting of a lamp removes darkness, ignorance, and spreads God's grace and divine energy. The lighting of an oil lamp is regarded as to bow down to knowledge. So let's begin the event by doing a lighting ceremony, for which I would like to invite Guru Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu, Chinmayi Mungara, Mr. and Mrs. Desu, Vikrant, and Ranjani Layam Garu, who is a niece of Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu. And to bless this lightning ceremony, I request Narsimachari Garu to join us. Thank you so much. And now I would like to call upon the stage Chinmayi Mungara, who would be emceeing the event.
Thank you, Saujanya Garu, for that introduction. And thank you, Vikrant, for introducing me earlier. Namaste. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Ankitha's parents, Chinmayi Nrityalaya, and Guru Srimati Sridevi Mungara, I once again welcome you all to the Kuchipudi Ranga Pravesham of Ankitha Lakshmi Desu. Before we get started tonight, I would like to welcome the orchestra members onto the stage to take their seat on this dais. On vocal, we have Sri Arun Gopinath Garu, our Mridangam artist, Sri Balaji Mahadevan Garu. On the veena, Srimati Lalita G. Vilyanur Garu. On the flute, Kumari Brhanavi Arulratnam Garu. And on the violin, Kumari Viroshi Sri Ganesh Garu. And on Nattuvangam, Guru Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu. We also have another vocalist tonight, Srimati Saumya Gajavalli Garu. Kuchipudi, as a dance form, originated as a dance drama in the village of Kuchipudi with its roots in the Natya Shastra. Kuchipudi is a beautiful combination of nritta, pure dance and graceful movements of the body, nritya, consisting of abhinaya, and combining all three forms of abhinaya, angika abhinaya, vachika abhinaya, and satvika abhinaya. And finally, natya, which is a combined manifestation of bhava, rasa, and abhinaya, telling a story through nritta and nritya. Today's Ranga Pravesham is a celebration of the Natya Guru Parampara, all the way from Guru Vempati Chinasatyam Garu, to Shobha Naidu Garu, to Guru Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu, and from Guru Sridevi Garu to Kumari Ankitha Lakshmi Desu. It will be a display of the various aspects of the Kuchipudi dance form, using which Ankitha will display her prowess over the art form. Today we will start the program with a Purva Ranga Vidhi addressed to Goddess Saraswati, and will open up the stage to the first item of the evening, Ganesha Pancharatnam, composed by Jagat Guru Sri Adi Shankaracharya. Son of Parvati, Vinayaka, the elephant-faced god, is the one who always delights the hearts of the devotees. The killer of Rakshasas, protector of Devas, salvation giver to the Bhaktas, and the all-merciful son of Shankara, is invoked with folded hands by the dancer at the beginning of her performance. This item is set to Ragam Ragamalika, Tisra Jati Talam.
Ah गिरिजार्णव पूर्णेन्दु गिरिजार्णव पूर्णेन्दु समञ्जित कलानिधि अपास्थ विघ्नता मे श्रम शूर्पकर्णम् उपास्महे तां ततां तततां तदां कीं ततीं ततदीं तरी तां ततां तततां तदां तीं ततीं ततदीं तरी तं 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 दिं 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 तत्तिगु तगताक तकित तक तकतिगुतं तकतिगु कृतगतिगुतं तकतिगु कृतगतिगुतं तकतिगु कृतगतिगुतं वाणी परागु गीर्वाणी परागु वीणा विमोहन पणी परागु वाणी परागु गीर्वाणी परागु वीणा विमोहन पणी परागु संगीत साहित्य नाट्य सुभूजित जगदीपदी चेति जननी परागु वाणी परागु गीर्वाणी परागु वीणा विमोहन वाणी परागु मूडु मूर्तुलगु मूलమైన కూచిపూడిలో వెలయు మర పరాగు వాణి పరాగు గీర్వాణి పరాగు వీణా విమోహన వాణి పరాగు వాణి పరాగు ఇవాణి పరాగు వీణా విమోహన వాణి పరాగు వాణి పరాగు ఇవాణి పరాగు వీణా విమోహన వాణి పరాగు గడ్డములలో రవలించి మా పదములలో నిరజించి మముదయ చూడము వాణి మముదరి తలజుము వాణి ఇవాణి అలివేణి మృదువాణి गणपतये नमः। आ आ आ अंबिका हृदयानन्दं मातृभिः परिवेष्टितो अंबिका हृदयानन्दं मातृभिः परिवेष्टितो भक्तप्रियं सदानन्दं वन्देऽहं गणनायकं भक्तप्रियं सदानन्दं वन्देऽहं गणनायकं गजवक्त्रं सुरश्रेष्ठं कर्णचामरभूषितं गजवक्त्रं सुरश्रेष्ठं कर्णचामरभूषितं पाशाङ्कुशधरं देवं वन्देऽहं गणनायकं पाशाङ्कुशधरं देवं वन्देऽहं मुदाकरातमोदकं सदा विबुद्धिसाधकं कलाधरावतं सतं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भरैत्यगं नदाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामिदं विनायकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भदैत्यगं नदाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामिदं विनायकम् नमामिदं विनायकम् रथेतरादिभीकरं नवोदितार्कभास्वरं नमत्सुरादिनिर्झरं नतादिकापदुद्धरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरम् सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरम् परात्परं निरन्तरम्
तत्तजं तकतजं तजं तजं तजं
समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुञ्जरं धरेतरोधरं वरं वरे भवत्रमक्षरं कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतां नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतां नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् नमस्करोमि भास्वरम्
तजना जनु तदिमि दिमि तजन तजनु तदिगिन
अकिञ्चनादिभाजनं चिरन्तनोक्तिभाजनं पुरारिपूर्वनल्दिनं सुरारिगर्वचर्वणं प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् भजे पुराणवारणम्
तत्तजं तकतजं तजं तजं तजं
निरान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्दकान्तगात्मज अचिन्त्यरूपमन्दहीनमन्दराय कुन्दनं हृदन्दरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनं तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्दरम् हृदन्दरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनं तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ददम् हृदन्दरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनं तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ददम् महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमादरेण योन्वहं प्रजल्परी प्रभातके हृदि स्मरे गणेश्वरं हरोगदामदोषदा सुसाहितिं सुपुत्रदा समाहिरायुरष्टभिम् अभ्युपैति सोचिरा ॐ गणाधिपतये नमः ॐ गणाधिपतये नमः ॐ गणाधिपतये नमः
An incredible artist, a guru who has been carrying the parampara forward, Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu. Sridevi Mungara Garu started learning dance at an age of 7 and for over 15 years under the able guidance of Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu. She has performed in various cities across India and the USA and has also given lecture demonstrations for various organizations in the USA and Hyderabad. She was also recipient of the National Cultural Talent Scholarship and has a master's degree in performing arts with a specialization in Kuchipudi from Central University. Sridevi Garu has performed the major characters alongside her guru, Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu, as Lord Srinivasa in the ballet Kalyana Srinivasam, as Lord Krishna in Sri Krishna Parijatam, and as Goddess Sita in the ballet Jagadananda Karaka, to name a few. With a strong penchant and desire to spread the Indian classical dance form, Kuchipudi, she has been teaching for over 20 years and has students performing, in various forums in India and in the US. Right now, she has her institute, Chinmaya Nrityalaya in Hyderabad, as well as in the USA, and continues to teach online as well as in-person classes for students across the world. She has also directed the Ranga Praveshams of her disciples all over the world, in India, the United States, and now in Canada. Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu strives to create a profusely positive learning experience while developing the next generation of dancers dedicated to the Kuchipudi dance form. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next item, a Kirtana of Sri Tyagaraja, the fifth of his Pancharatna Kirtanas, one that is unparalleled in its appeal, range, and depth. The quality of music and the rich contents of this song have made a permanent impact on the audience, creating a celestial atmosphere of bhakti. The song begins with salutations to all the great men who see Rama in their own heart and experience great bliss. In an inimitable style, it goes on to refer to the different manners in which a devotee prays to the Lord. In essence, this song is a string of pearls woven by Saint Tyagaraja Garu 250 years ago, and no description of the song would do justice unless one listens, assimilates, and absorbs the noble and the divine message it conveys. Guru Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu dedicates this item to her guru, late Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu, remembering her and using this item through Ankitha as a means to express her love, devotion, and gratitude to her guru. Ladies and gentlemen, Yendaro Mahanubhavalu in Sri Ragam and Aditalam.
ఎంతరో మహాను బాహులు ఎంతరో మహాను బాహులు ఎంతరో మహాను బాహులు ఎంతరో మహాను బాహులు ఎంతరో మహాను ఎంతరో మహాను అంతరీకి బంధనములు ఎల్దరో మహాను బాహులు అంతరీకి బంధనములు ఎల్దరో అందరికి వందనములు ఎందరో మహాను అందరికి వందనములు ఎందరో మహాను బావులు చంతురు వరుని చందురువరు నీవి ఈ చందురువరు నీవి ఈ చందురువరు ఈ చందురువరు చందురువరు అంద చందము హృదయ చందురువరు అంద చందము హృదయ అరవిందమున జూజి బ్రహ్మానంద అరవిందమున జూజి బ్రహ్మానందమను బవింజువ అరవిందమున జూజి బ్రహ్మానందమను బవింజువ మను అంతి అవని దరి గరి 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 సని ఎల్తరో మగనుభం సామగనలోల మనసి జనా దల్యము దల్యు ఎల్తరో గరి సని సారి సరి సని నిగా గరి సది గరి సని ఎంతరో మానసవన చరవర సంచారము నిలిపి మూర్తి బాగుగ కొడగనే వయంతరో పపమరి పపమరి బా పమరి రివ రివ మమ పమరి రి గరి సరి అంతరో సరగుణ పాదములగు స్వాంతమను సరోజమును సమ పడము సేయువ ఎంతరో సని పారి సని పాగరి సని పమ పని సరి గరి సరి మప పని సరి పమరి మపని బాసని పారి సని పాగరి సని పమరి గరి సని ఎందరో పతిత పావనుడనే పరాత్పరుని గురించి పరమార్థమగు నిజమార్థములు నుబాడుచును సల్లాపములో స్వరలయాది రాగములు తెలియువ పమమ పరిధి గరి నిసది గరి నిసని పని సది దిది గరి సది మప పని సది పని మపని సది గరి రి గరి రి సని బబ మరి గరి రి సని ఎంతరో హరిగుణమణిమయ సరములుగళమున శోభిల్లు భక్త కోడులిలలో తెలిమిదో చెలిమిదో కరుణగల్గి జగమెల్లను సుధ దృష్టి చేరోజు ఎందరో పని సవని మవని రి మవని మమరి గరి సని సని గరి సని పని సరి పది మప నిమవని సాది గరి సని పదని పమది పమబది గరి సని ఎందరో హోయలు మీర నడలు గల్గు సరసుని సదా గరుల చుసును పులగ శరీరులై ఆనంద పయోధిని మగ్నులై ముదంబునను యశము గలవగయంతరో రిమవని మవని రీ మపని భవరి ది గరి సని భవని ది సపావని సరి గరి సరి మపని బని మవరి గరి సరి మప మవ నివని మవరి మప నిమవని సరి ది గరి సని పమవని నిజ ది గరి రి గరి దని సరి సా సని పమవరి వరి పమని బదారి పమరి గరి ది సని ఎంతరో పరమ భాగవదమౌ నివర శశి విభాకర సనక సన తన్వాదికీశ సురకి పురుష కనక కశిపు సుత నారద తుంబురు పవన సూను బాలచంద్ర దర శుభ సరోజ భవ భూసురవరులు పరమ పావనులు కనులు శాశ్వతులు కమల భవ సుగము సదానుభవలు గగగగగయంత పరి మరి మప మప రి గరి రి గరి సని మని స పని స పాపరి గరి స పాప మరి మపని రి మపని సని మపని పని సని ద ని సరి రి రి గరి రి గరి రి గరి రి గరి సరి సని సని పని సరి గరి రి సని ని మరి మపని దాని మరి గరి సని సని సరి ఎంతరో నీ వేణు నామ వైభవం బులను నీ పరాక్రమ ధైర్యముల శాంత మానసముని ఉలను వచన సత్యమును రఘువరని ఎడ సద్భక్తియుజని జగము దుర్మదములను గల్ల చేసినటి నీ మది ఎరింగి సందడ గుణను గుణ భజనానందగి సదము చేయువరెందరో సరి నిసరి గదిరి సని భవతి సరి నిసరి గది సని సరి మపని వాప మరి పాప మరి నిధ సని రి సని పాప గరి రి గరి రి 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 గరి రి గరి రి రి స పవరి రి గరి సని పని సరి సా స పాప రి 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 గరి సని ఎంతరో రామాయణ గీతది శృతి శాస్త్ర పురాణము మముల శివాది శంమతముల గూఢముల ముప్పది ముక్కోటి సురాందరంగముల భావ భులనెరిగి భావరాగులయాది సౌఖ్యముచి చిరాయు గలిగి నిరవధి సుగాత్ములై త్యాగరాజాకులై నవయంతరో ప్రేమము పిరిగోను వేళము దల్లచేవారు ప్రేమము పిరిగోను వేళ నామము దల్లచేవారు శ్రీరామ భక్తుడైన త్యాగరాజా శ్రీరామ భక్తుడైన త్యాగరాజను నిజ దాసులైన సీతారామ భక్తుడైన త్యాగరాజను నిజ దాసులైన వారెంతరో మగను బరుదు అందరికీ వందనములు ఇంతరో మగను బరులు అందరికీ వందనము అందరికీ అందరికీ వందనము అందరికీ వందనము
Our dancer of the evening, Ankitha Lakshmi Desu. Ankitha Lakshmi Desu, daughter of Mrs. Geeta and Mr. Gurunath Desu garu, is currently pursuing her bachelor's degree in forensic sciences at the University of Toronto. Ankita's passion for dance started at a very young age of 2, when she was dancing to the beats of all types of music. Her Kuchipudi dance journey started in December 2011 at Nritya Vedika Dance School under the instruction of Guru Srimati Srividya Mutnuri Garu and Guru Sri Yajna Mutnuri Garu, both disciples of Padma Bhushan Sri Vempati Chinnasatyam Garu. After a few years of training, as the teachers moved to the USA, Ankitha continued her dance journey as a disciple of Guru Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu, who herself is a disciple of Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu and the director of Chinmay Nrityalaya. Ankitha enhanced, refined, and perfected her dance skills under the guidance and tutelage of Guru Srimati Sridevi Garu, who, with her dedication and rigor, nurtured and developed Ankitha's dance skills as she embarked upon the arduous journey, culminating in the Ranga Pravesha. This journey has enabled her to get a better understanding of her culture and the value of discipline and perseverance, which helped shape her beliefs and aspirations. Ankitha has had the opportunity to perform on a number of occasions and participate in competitions as well. She won the first place in the 2020 TACA's Diwali competition and went on to the final round in the 2020 Tana's Kuchipudi competition. Her diploma in Kuchipudi from the University of Silicon Andhra is a testimony to her interest and dedication to this art form. In addition to classical dance, Ankitha takes part in many Bollywood performances and other events. Throughout the COVID pandemic, she taught virtual Bollywood classes for kids aged 6 through 12 and continues to teach and choreograph dances whenever possible. While dance continues to be her passion, Ankitha enjoys artwork, cooking various cuisines, baking, volunteering, and supporting various community events, along with playing with Sparky, her dog, and watching movies with her brother. Any kind of achievement, in any shape or form, is only possible with the support and blessings of parents. Ankitha's parents, Desu Gurunath Garu and Geeta Desu Garu. Desu Gurunath Garu completed his engineering in 1989 and started his career as a junior marketing engineer in Lucknow, India, after working for over a decade in Pune and Bangalore, and then moved to Canada in the year 2000 with the help of his younger brother. Acclimating to the new environment and culture with the help of family and friends, after a decade of working for various companies, he now runs his own IT businesses with his partners, the Atlantis Consulting Group and Aptosa Inc. Geeta Desu Garu, born and raised in Hyderabad, is the first daughter with 1 older brother and 3 younger sisters. Professionally, she's an insurance advisor in India as well as in Canada for almost 20 years. A proud mother of 2 kids, Ankitha and Sai Vikrant Desu, as you all know. They have been living in Canada since the year 2000. Geeta Garu is an active participant in the community. She's the regional coordinator for Manabadi, Canada. She has been with Manabadi for 9 years. She volunteers in various organizations. She's the director of ACOM Canada, which is an organization based out of Canada helping women and children in India. She has conducted the Kala Rangam in 2021, giving the opportunity to dancers and singers to showcase their art, and is also part of committees in various nonprofit organizations. Geeta Garu, as I've seen, and as I'm sure all of you are aware, is always passionate and encouraging the classical dance forms. She always wanted to learn dance growing up and is now living out that dream of hers through her daughter today. Now on to the next item, Krishnam Kalayasaki Sundaram. An item that stands out in the Kuchipudi repertoire, and an item that must be presented by every artist during their Ranga Pravesham, the Tarangam, and this one specifically, Saint Narayana Tirtha's Tarangam. The Tarangam is one of the most traditional aspects of the Kuchipudi dance form, in which the dancer executes footwork on the edges of a brass plate. Encompassing the Leelas of Sri Krishna, this is an item that truly is an amalgamation of Nritya, and Natya, invoking a divine feeling in the hearts of the audience. In the first episode of the item, we see a Gopika churning milk and preparing some butter. When our Navanita Chora, Sri Krishna, sneaks up on her and steals the butter, he gets caught. However, the anger in the Gopika's heart dissipates into love on laying eyes on the mischievous but adorable little Krishna. In the second episode, when the Gopikas go to a pond to take a shower, Sri Krishna, the ever mischievous, steals their clothes, insisting that they pray to him and ask for their clothes back with bhakti. He mesmerizes them with the music from his flute as the Gopikas' hearts are filled with love and bhakti. Sri Krishna is not only known for his leelas, but also for his fascinating dance. Here, the dancer takes the form of Nartana Krishna and executes various rhythmic patterns of footwork on the rim of a brass plate. Krishnam Kalayasaki Sundaram. Ragam, Ragamalika, Talam, Adi.
करारविन्देन पदारविन्दम् मुखारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तम् वडस्य पत्रस्य पुडेशयानम् बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि मनसा स्मरामि कृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं सुन्दरं सुन्दरम् कृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरम् कलय सगी सुन्दरं बाल
तदीं 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 तदीं
बालकृष्णं कलय सगी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सगी सुन्दरं बालकृष्ण तस्मै स्थनं दुर्जरवीर्यं मुल्बणं घोराङ्गम् आदाय शिशोददौ अध गाढं कराभ्यां भगवान् प्रबीध्य तत् प्राणैः समं रोष समन्वितः कृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं 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 कलय सखी सुन्दरं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं 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 सगी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णौ कलय सगी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णौ कलय सगी सुन्दरं कृष्णं कलय सगी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णौ कलय सगी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सगी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं सुन्दरं सुन्दरम् कृष्णं कथविषय कृष्णं जगत्प्रभ विष्णुं सुररिगणजिष्णुं कृष्णं कथविषय कृष्णं जगत्प्रभ विष्णुं सुररिगणजिष्णुं कृष्णं कथविषय कृष्णं जगत्प्रभ विष्णुं सुरारिगणजिष्णुं कृष्णौ कदविषय कृष्णौ जगत्प्रभ विष्णुं सुरारिगणजिष्णुं सदा बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णं कलय सखी सुन्दरं बालकृष्णौ कलय सखी सुन्दरं
दीं ततज्जं तदीं तजं जं तज्जं तकतज्जं जं तकतज्जं तजं तजं जं दीं ततज्जं तदीं तजं जं तज्जं तकतज्जं जं तकतज्जं तजं तजं जं जं तकतज्जं तदीं तजं दिमि तकतज्जं तदीं तजं तजं ता तरद तदीं ता तरद ता तरदज्जं तत तरदज्जं ता तरदज्जं तत तरदज्जं ता तरद 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 ता तरद 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 ता तरद दिति तरद तुम तरद नंतन तरद ता दिगिन तजं तुम तत तुम तरद तुम तक तदिगिन तजं तुम तत तुम तरद तुम तक दिगु तदिगिन तजं तुम तत तुम तरद तुम
शृंगार रसवर संगीत साहित्य गंगाल हरिकेल संगम 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 शृंगार 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 रसवर शृङ्गार रसबर शृङ्गार रसबर शृङ्गार शृङ्गार ரசவர சங்கீத சாகித்ய கங்கால அரிகேல சங்கம் கங்கால ஹரிகேல சங்கம் சதா பாலகிருஷ்ணம் கலயசகி சுந்தரம் பாலகிருஷ்ணம் கலயசகி சுந்தரம் கிருஷ்ணம் கலயசகி சுந்தரம் மிக முகுரத்யந்தமபரிவீத பிரத்யானுகூலம் அகில சத்யம் மிக முகுரத்யந்தமபரிவீத பிரத்யானுகூலம் அகில சத்யம் மிக முகுரத்யந்தமபரிவீத பிரத்யானுகூல அகில சத்யம் பிரத்யந்தமிக முகூரத்யந்தமபரிவீத பிரத்யானுகூல அகில சத்யம் நித்யந்தமிக முகூரத்யந்தமபரிவீத பிரத்யானுகூல அகில சத்யம் நித்யந்தமிக முகூரத்யந்தமபரிவீத பிரத்யானுகூல அகில சத்யம் பிரத்யந்தமிக முகூரத்யந்தமபரிவீத பிரத்யானுகூலம் அகில சத்யம் பிரத்யந்தமிக முகூரத்யந்தமபரிவீத பிரத்யானுகூல 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 அகில சத்யம்
takita 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 rakka rakkita rakka takita rakka takita rakka takita taka takita taka takita taka takita taka takita rakka dimmi rakkita takka dimmi rakkita rakka dimmi rakkita takka dimmi rakkita taka dimmi takita taka dimmi takita taka dimmi takita taka dimmi takita rakka dimmi rakka rakkita rakka dimmi rakka takita rakka dimmi rakka rakkita rakka dimmi taka rakkita rakka dimmi taka takita taka dimmi taka takita taka dimmi taka takita taka dimmi taka takita 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 taka takita takita taka takita rakka dimmi takita taka dimmi takita taka dimmi takita taka dimmi taka takita taka dimmi taka takita dimmi taka takita tridum tridum tattum tridum tridum tattum tridum tridum tattum
பிரத்யந்தமிக முகூரத்யந்தமபரிவீத பிரத்யானுகூல அகில சத்யம் பிரத்ய
jam dim dim taka dim dim taka dim dim taka ditta hat jam dim dim taka dim dim taka ditta hat jam dim dim taka ta diginna ta jam ta diginna ta diginna ta jam ta diginna ta diginna ta diginna ta hat jam dim taka ditta hat jam dim taka ditta hat jam dim taka ta dinginna ta jam ta dinginna ta jam ta dinginna ta hat jam taka ditta hat jam taka ditta hat jam ta dingina ta jam ta dingina ta dingina ta jam ta dingina ta dingina ta dingina ta
നൃത്യന്തമിഹ മുഹൂരത്യന്തമപരിവിധ നിത്യാനുകൂലമൈല സത്യം നൃത്യന്തമിഹ മുഹൂരത്യന്തമപരിവിധ നിത്യാനുകൂല അയില സത്യം
dinam tadittangkrita tarita jam tajam taka dina jam tadina jam tajam tadarita jam tajam taka dina jam tadina jam tajam jam tajam taka dina jam tajam takdirda jam tajam taka dina jam tajam taka dina jam taka jam kita jam taka dina jam tajam taka dina jam taka jam takdina jam takdina jam takdina jam takdina jam takdina jam takdina jam dit tangrda darda dit tangrda darda dit tangrda darda takdina jam
അർത്ഥം ശിഥിലീകൃതാനർത്ഥം ശ്രീനാരായണ തീർത്ഥം പരമപുരുഷാർത്ഥം അർത്ഥം ശിഥിലീകൃതാനർത്ഥം ശ്രീനാരായണ തീർത്ഥം പരമപുരുഷാർത്ഥം അർത്ഥം ശിഥിലീകൃതാനർത്ഥം ശ്രീനാരായണ തീർത്ഥം പരമപുരുഷാർത്ഥം സദാ ബാലം കൃഷ്ണം കലയ സഖീ സുന്ദരം ബാലകൃഷ്ണം കലയ സഖീ സുന്ദരം ബാലകൃഷ്ണം കലയ സഖീ സുന്ദരം ബാലകൃഷ്ണം കലയ സഖീ സുന്ദരം ബാലകൃഷ്ണം കലയ സഖീ സുന്ദരം സുന്ദരം കൃഷ്ണം സുന്ദരം കൃഷ്ണം സുന്ദരം സുന്ദരം
The next item of the evening is an item called Bhama Kalapam. The Bhama Kalapam occupies a unique place in the Kuchipudi dance tradition. The role of Satyabhama was to be presented with elegance and responsibility, and is a true testament to how well the dancer is able to take control of all forms of the Abhinaya. Satyabhama was a queen which should be clearly visible from the expressions and movements of the dancer that is portraying her. She is graceful, the daughter of King Satrajit, and is the most loved among the 16,000 gopikas and the 8 wives of Sri Krishna. While she is proud of these facts, she is also one of the truest devotees of Sri Krishna. Bhama Kalapam, Ragam Bhairavi, Talam Misra Chapu. takadina tom tadit takadina dit takadina 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 takadit takadina dit takadina 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 takadridatom tridatom tridatom
భామనే పదియారు వేల కోమలు లందరిలోన 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 భామనే పదియారు వేల కోమలు లందరిలో లలనా చెలియా మగువా సఖియా భామనే పదియారు వేల కోమలు లందరిలో లలనా చెలియా మగువా సఖియా భామనే పదియారు వేల కోమలు లందరిలో లలనా చెలియా మగువా సఖియా భామనే పదియారు వేల కోమలు లందరిలోన రామరు గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన దాన రామరు గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన దాన రామరు గోపాల దేవుని రామరు గోపాల దేవుని రామరు గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే
takkita takatom takatom tatim kinnatom takkita takatom takatom tatim kinnatom dhim takita tom tatom kedaratom dhim takita tom tatom kedaratom dittin nakadagadi 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 dittin nakadagadi 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 takita jam tari dit takita jam tari tadit takita jam tari tatam tadigena tadakita jam tari dit takita jam tari tadit takita jam tari tatam tadigena tadakita jam tari dit takita jam tari tadit takita jam tari tatam tadaratom
ఇంతినే చామంతినే ఇంతినే చామంతినే మంతినే విరిబతినే ఇంతినే చామంతినే మరుదంతినే విరిబతినే ఇంతినే చామంతినే ఎరవిందునై నందనందనుడెందు గానక తెందమందున కృంగుచున్న నందనందనుడెందు గానక తెందమందున కృంగుచున్న నందనందనుడెందు గానక నందనందనుడెందు గానక నందనందనుడెందు గానక నందనందనుడెందు గానక తెందమందున సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే కూరిమి సత్రాజిత్తు కూతురయ్యందరిలోన 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 నాదు మగలిని బాసితాళ చాలగాయున్నట్టిదాన నాదు మగలిని బాసితాళ చాలగాయున్నట్టిదాన నాదు మగలిని బాసి 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 తాళ జాలగా యున్నటి సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే వైయారి మూతుల వైయారి మూతుల వైయారి సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే
At this time, I would like to take a moment to begin introducing the esteemed members of our orchestra, the artists who have enhanced the beauty of the evening with their respective art forms. Shri Arun Gopinath Garu, the artist who has been mesmerizing us with his wonderfully melodious voice. Arun Gopinath Garu, an Indian-born, prodigiously talented musician, is an adept singer who is known for a sonorous voice that he wields with much confidence and musical personality, which he employs in tandem with his superior stagemanship. Born to a family of artists, his father, being a distinguished Mrudangam exponent, Kalamandalam Gopinatha Menon Garu, and his mother, an acclaimed Mohiniyattam artist, Kalamandalam Sridevi Gopinath Garu. He began his career in his teenage years, and his musical insight rose to fame as a concert musician, as he is among the leading current vocalists. Shri Arun Gopinath Garu holds a master's degree in Carnatic music from Kannur University in Kerala and a Ganabhushan diploma in violin from the Chembai Music College in Kerala, India. Together with his parents, South India's very own eminent gurus, Shri Sridharan Nambudiri, Shri Parameshwaran Nair Garu, Bhagavatar Shri Parameshwaran Menon Garu, and Shri Vayala Rajendran Garu, provided him guidance and mentorship in his early years. An exponent in Sopana Sangeetam as well, his sprightly voice has vibrated the passionate compositions of rhythm and melody for many leading Indian classical dance exponents, which has branded him the maestro of the classical dance concerts. Ladies and gentlemen, Shri Arun Gopinath Garu. Our Mrudangam artist, who has brought us music from the instrument that allows divine rhythm, to reverberate. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start over. Our Mrudangam artist, who has brought us music from the instrument that allows divine rhythm to reverberate across the heavens, Shri Balaji Mahadevan Garu. Shri Balaji Mahadevan Garu, an M.Tech from IIT Roorkee, is a prolific mrudangam and tabla player and has made a niche for himself in the Bay Area, not only in these two instruments, but also as a skilled professional playing the tawil, the dhol, the khol, dholak, and other ethnic percussion instruments. Hailing from Chennai, he has had the privilege of getting his dedicated initial training from two very renowned gurus, Guru Shri KKS Manigaru and Shri BV Madhu Sudhanan Garu, a disciple of Shri Karikodi Manigaru. An A-graded artist from All India Radio from a very young age, Balaji Garu has been accompanying many leading artists and various arangetrams and dance ballets in India and in the US as well, and has today joined us in Canada. Ever ready to innovate with percussion, Balaji Garu has experimented with musical instruments, modified and customized them creatively to lend them his unique style of playing. Ladies and gentlemen, Shri Balaji Mahadevan Garu. Srimati Vilyanur G. Lalita Garu, the artist who has charmed us with music from the instrument of the gods, the veena. Srimati Vilyanur G. Lalita Garu. Vidhushi Srimati Vilyanur G. Lalita Garu is an accomplished Carnatic musician from Northern Virginia, USA. She is an All India Radio artist from Pondicherry and has had her initial training under Guru Sri Rangam R. Ranganadham Garu in vocal and Karukurichi Narayana Iyer Garu in Veena and Sri Kumbakonam P. Gauri Shankar Garu in Bharatnatyam. Srimati Lalita Garu has received several awards, including the prestigious Veena Dhanammal Memorial Award given by the Madras Music Academy, and holds a bachelor degree in music from the University of Madras. Performing in many sabhas across the United States and in India, Srimati Lalita Garu has also been regularly performing for various fundraising events along with her students to support local nonprofit organizations. Our Veena player of the evening, Srimati Lalita Garu. Our next item of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, is among Annamacharya's prolific numbers and is a gem. Lord Venkateshwara and his consort, Manga Devi, saunter along side by side, exuding grace that is extremely difficult to describe. And so it's possible that Annamacharya himself saw himself as a Sakhi to savor the sublimity of their divine togetherness. He describes Manga Devi and the Lord together, and when the Lord teams up with his moon-faced beloved, the pair conjure up moonshine. And together, they are a cloud laced with lightning. And it's a breathtaking image that the poet has made use of. A purely abhinaya item, Okapari Kokapari Vayyaramai, in Ragam Karahara Priya, Talam Adi.
ఒకబరి కోకబరి ఒయ్యారమై ఒకబరి కోకబరి ఒయ్యారమై ఒకబరి కోకబరి ఒయ్యారమై ఒకబరి కోకబరి ఒయ్యారమై ముఖమున కళలెల్ల మొళిచినట్టుండే ముఖమున కళలెల్ల మొళిచినట్టుండే ఒకబరి ఒకబరి ఒయ్యారమై ముఖమున కళలెల్ల మొళిచినట్లుండే 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 ఒకబరి ఒకబరి ఒయ్యారమై జగదేక పదిమేన జగదేక పదిమేన చల్లిన కర్పూర ధూళి జగదేక పదిమేన చల్లిన కర్పూర ధూళి జిగిగుడి నడువల్గ చింతగాను జగదేక పదిమేన చల్లిన కర్పూర ధూళి జిగిగుడి నడువల్గ చింతగాను జగదేక పదిమేన జల్లిన కర్పూర ధూళి జిగిగుడి నడువల్గ చింతగాను జగదేక పదిమేన జల్లిన కర్పూర ధూళి జిగిగుడి నడువల్గ చిందగాను జగదేక పదిమేన జల్లిన కర్పూర ధూళి జిగిగుడి నడువల్గ చిందగాను మోగి చంద్రముఖి మోగి చంద్రముఖి యురమూన నిలిజగాన మోగి చంద్రముఖి యురమూన నిలిజగాన పొగరు వెళ్ళలదిగ పేసినటుండే పొగరు వెళ్ళలదిగ పోసినటుండే మోగి చంద్రముఖి యురమూన నిలిజగాన పొగరు వెళ్ళలదిగ పోసినటుండే మోగి చంద్రముఖి యురమూన నిలిజగాన పొగరు వెళ్ళలదిగ పోసినటుండే ఒకబరి ఒకబరి ఒయ్యారమై ముఖమున కళలెల్ల మొళిచినట్లుండే ఒకబరి ఒకబరి ఒయ్యారమై మేరయ్య శ్రీ వెంకటేశ మేరయ్య శ్రీ వెంకటేశ మేన సింగారముగాను మేరయ్య శ్రీ వెంకటేశ మేన సింగారముగాను సరసైన సొమ్ములు ధరించగా మేరయ్య శ్రీ వెంకటేశ మేన సింగారముగాను సరసైన సొమ్ములు ధరించగా ధరించక మేరయ్య శ్రీ వెంకటేశ మేన సింగారముగాను సరసైన సోములు ధరించక మెరుగుగోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుగుగోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుగుగోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుగుగోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుపు మేఘగూడి మెరసినట్లుండే మెరుగోబోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుగోబోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుపు మేఘగూడి మెరసినట్లుండే మెరుగోబోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుగోబోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుపు మేఘగూడి మెరిసి నడుండే మెరుగోబోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుపు మేఘగూడి మెరిసి నడుండే మెరుగోబోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుపు మేఘగూడి మెరిసి నడుండే మెరుగోబోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుపు మేఘగూడి మెరిసినడుండే మెరుగోబోడి అలమేలు మల్గయుతను మెరుపు మేఘగూడి మెరసినడుండే కొగవరి కొగవరి ఉయ్యారమై ముఖమున కళ్ళలెల్ల మొలిచినట్లుండే ముఖవరి కొగవరి ఉయ్యారమై ముఖమున కళ్ళలెల్ల మొలిచినట్లుండే ముఖవరి కొగవరి ఉయ్యారమై ముఖమున కళ్ళలెల్ల మొలిచినట్లుండే ముఖవరి కొగవరి ఉయ్యారమై ముఖమున కళలెల్ల మొలిచినట్లుండే ముఖవరి కొగవరి ఉయ్యారమై ముఖమున కళలెల్ల మొలిచినట్లుండే ముఖవరి కొగవరి ఉయ్యారమై ఉయ్యారమై ఉయ్యారమై
Dance is definitely a very important aspect of the Ranga Pravesha. But the dance is brought to life by the orchestra. The voices, the music, and the beats that allow us to truly immerse ourselves in the dance that is being performed in front of us. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in giving another huge round of applause to our orchestra. Our flautist of the evening, who has enthralled us with the sounds of the instrument of choice of Sri Krishna, her flute, Kumari Branavi Arulratnam Garu. Branavi Arulratnam Garu has been learning the Carnatic flute under the tutelage of Venugana Varadhi Selvanayagam Tayaparan Garu for over 15 plus years. She has completed her Arangetram in October of 2011 and continues to perform across the Greater Toronto area. She has also had the privilege to train under Professor Dr. Prapancham Sitaram Garu and Maestro Shashank Subramanyam Garu. Branavi takes a keen interest in promoting Carnatic music to the up-and-coming generation by teaching the art of flute to numerous students. In addition to her musical pursuits, Branavi Garu holds a bachelor's degree in neuroscience and cell systems biology from the University of Toronto, and she is currently working in an organ transplant research laboratory, studying ways in which organs can be best preserved for donation. Branavi Garu is also a medical student in Sydney, Australia. A round of applause for Kumari Branavi Aruratnam Garu. The artist who has bewitched us and has inspired emotion through music, our violin player of the evening, Kumari Viroshi Sri Ganesh Garu. Viroshi Sri Ganesh Garu is recognized as one of the upcoming young violinists and music teachers in Toronto. Learning the Carnatic violin for the past 17 years, Viroshi Garu initially started her violin journey under the guidance of late Alavayur Isai Jnana Bhupati Garu, Vidwan Sri R.S. Kesavamurthy Garu. Currently, she is enhancing her techniques and experiences in the prestigious Lalgudi Bani under the tutelage of the renowned violinists Vidwan Lalgudi Sri G. J. R. Krishnan Garu and Vidwan Sri Vittal Ramamurthy Garu. Viroshi Garu has accompanied many leading artists and has performed as a soloist and accompanist across Canada, United States, India, and Europe, and has also had the privilege to perform during the December music season in Chennai. Viroshi Garu is invited by various Eastern and Western music schools to conduct workshops on Carnatic music and the intricacies of playing the classical violin as an accompanist and soloist. She has won several competitions and has been the recipient of multiple awards and titles, such as the title of Sangeeta Kala Jyoti in the year 2011. Viroshi Garu is also trained in Carnatic vocal and Bharatnatyam Garu under the tutelages of Srimati Parashakti Vinayagadevara Garu and Srimati Sivaranjani Sri Skandaraja Garu, respectively, for the past 23 years. Academically, Viroshi Garu is currently a mathematics and computer science teacher in the Toronto District School Board. Carnatic music plays an important role in her life, and she is always excited to delve deeper into this beautiful and divine art form as a Rasika, Bhakta, and an upcoming musician. Ladies and gentlemen, Viroshi Sri Ganesh Garu. Our other vocalist of the evening, Srimati Saumya Gajavalli Garu, who has captivated us with her beautiful voice. Srimati Saumya Gajavalli Garu is an upcoming vocalist, still learning and finessing her Carnatic music skills in Toronto. She has been learning music for the past 15 years under the esteemed guidance of Srimati Padmasri Tyagaraj Garu. Recently married and new to Canada, Saumya Garu is a software engineer by profession, awaiting to start her career in Canada. Please give her a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue on to the next item of the evening, I would like to take a moment to give this orchestra the stage and have them present us with their talents.
ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಭಕ್ತರ ಮನೆಗೀಗ ರಂಗಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನೀನ ಭಕ್ತರ ಮನೆಗೀಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಗ ತೋರೋ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಗ ತೋರೋ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಗ ತೋರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಸರಿಯಾರೋ ಜಗದರ ಶೀಲನೇ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಗ ತೋರೋ ನಿನ ಸರಿಯಾರೋ ಜಗದರ ಶೀಲನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಭಕ್ತರ ಮನಗೀಗ ರಂಗಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಅಂತುಕೆ ಪಾಡಗವು ಕಾಲಂತುಕೆ ಕಿರುಗೇಜೆ ಧಿಮ್ ಧಿಮಿ 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 ಧಿಮಿಯನುತ ಅಂತುಕೆ ಪಾಡಗವು ಕಾಲಂತುಕೆ ಕಿರುಗೇಜೆ ಧಿಮ್ ಧಿಮಿ 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 ಧಿಮಿಯನುತ ಪೊಂಗಳಲು ದುರ ಭಕ್ತರಮನಗೀಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ. ಕಂಕಣ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಕಣ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊನ್ನೊಂಗುರ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ ಕಿಂಗಿನಿ ಕಿನಿ ಕಿನಿ ಕಿನಿಯನುದ ಕಂಕರ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊನ್ನೊಂಗುರ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ ಕಿಂಗಿನಿ ಕಿನಿ ಕಿನಿ ಕಿನಿಯನುದ ಪೊಂಗೊಳಲಲು ದೂರ ಪೊಂಗೊಳಲಲು ದೂರ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ. ವಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನಿಲಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ವಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನಿಲಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ್ನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ಸೊಲಗರು ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ. ಭಕ್ತರ ಮನಗೀಗ ರಂಗಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ.
Our next item of the evening, Ambashtakam. The Ambashtakam is a divine hymn written on Goddess Sri Rajarajeshwari. Goddess Amba, adorned with a crescent moon on the forehead, who also takes the forms of Shambhavi, Uma, Parvati, Kali, Haimavati, Shiva Trinayani, Katyayani, Bhairavi, and Savitri, among other names, who is the auspicious one and the bestower of wealth to the kingdoms. The song describes at length the divine beauty and grace of Goddess Rajarajeshwari. Goddess Parvati, the dearest consort of Lord Shiva, the goddess is described for her graceful movements as she wears anklets and is adorned with diamond-studded bangles and a variety of flowers. She enjoys the music of the veena and the flute, and at the same time, she is the valorous one who destroys evil forces as Raudrini, the angered one, and as Bhadrakali, the powerful one. Holding the trishula or trident and the bow and arrow as weapons, she protects us. Ladies and gentlemen, Ambashtakam in Ragam, Ragamalika, Talam, Adi.
अम्बा शाम्भवी चन्द्रमौलिरबला अपर्णा उमा पार्वती काली हैमवती शिवा त्रिनयनी कार्त्यायनी भैरवी सावित्री नवयौवना शुभकरी साम्राज्य लक्ष्मी प्रदा चित्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी 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 त्रिभुवनी अम्बा मोहिनी देवता त्रिभुवनी अम्बा मोहिनी देवता त्रिभुवनी आनंद संदायिनी अम्बा मोहिनी देवता त्रिभुवनी आनंद संदायिनी वाणी पल्लव वाणी वेणु मुरली गान प्रिय लोलिनी वाणी पल्लव वाणी वेणु मुरली गान प्रिय लोलिनी कल्याणी मुडुराजबिंब वदना राक्षसंकारिणी चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती कल्याणी मुडुराजबिंबवदना राक्षसंकारिणी चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी अम्बा मोहिनी देवता त्रिभुवनी आनंद संदायिनी आनंद संदायिनी अम्बा नूपुर रत्नकङ्कणधरी अम्बा नूपुर रत्नकङ्कणधरी अम्बा नूपुर रत्नकङ्कणधरी केयूरकारावती अम्बा नूपुर रत्नकङ्कणधरी केयूरकारावती जाति चंबक वैजयतिलहरी कैवेय वैराजिता जाति चंबक वैजयतिलहरी कैवेय वैराजिता वीणा वेणु विनोदमण्डितकर वीरासनं संस्थित चित्रूपी परदेवता परदेवता भगवती वीणावेणु विनोदमल्लितकर वीरासन संस्थिता चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी अम्बागोपुर रत्नकङ्गणधरी केयूरकारावली केयूरकारावली रौद्रिणी भद्रकाली बगला अम्बा रौद्रिणी भद्रकाली बगला अम्बा रौद्रिणी भद्रकाली बगला ज्वालामुखी वैष्णवी अम्बा रौद्रिणी भद्रकाली बगला ज्वालामुखी वैष्णवी ब्रह्माणी त्रिपुरान्दी सुरनुदा दैदीप्यमनोज्वला ब्रह्माणी त्रिपुरान्दी सुरनुदा दैदीप्यमनोज्वला चामुण्डा श्रीदक्षपोक्षजननी दाक्षायणी वल्लभी चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती चामुण्डा श्रीदक्षपोक्षजननी दाक्षायणी वल्लभी चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी अम्बा रौद्रिणी भद्रकाली बगला ज्वालामुखी वैष्णवी ज्वालामुखी वैष्णवी शूल धनु कुशांकुशधरी अम्बाशूल धनु कुशांकुशधरी अम्बाशूल धनु कुशांकुशधरी अर्धेन्दु बिम्बाधरी अम्बाशूल धनु कुशांकुशधरी अर्धेन्दु बिम्बाधरी वाराही मधुकैटभ प्रशमणी वाणी रमासेविद वाराही मधुकैटभ प्रशमणी वाणी रमासेविद वल्लाध्यासुरमूकदैत्यगमनी माहेश्वरी अंबिका चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती मल्लाध्यासुरमूकदैत्यगमनी माहेश्वरी अंबिका चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी चिद्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी अम्बाशूल धनु कुशांकुशधरी अर्धेन्दु बिम्बाधरी अर्धेन्दु बिम्बाधरी अमृतराजदनिशम् अम्बाष्टकं यः पठेत् अम्बालोक कडाक्षवीक्षललिता ऐश्वर्यसंवृद्धिता अम्बा पावनमन्त्रराज पठना दन्ती च मोक्षप्रदा चित्रूपी परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी श्रीराजराजेश्वरी श्रीराजराजेश्वरी
are really only possible if we have the support of our family. One of the first friends we make in this world, someone who we grow with, someone who we fight with, but also someone who becomes one of our greatest allies in life, our siblings. Sai Vikrant Desu, 4 years older than Ankitha, her older brother, graduated as a software engineer last year from Carleton University in Ottawa. Extremely passionate about cars, he translated his passion into a job with General Motors. And I have seen him be one of Ankitha's biggest support systems in the time that I spent in Canada. I can say that he has been true to his word. I have seen him walk up to Ankitha with a big glass of milk twice a day. And many of you may not know this, but Ankitha doesn't like milk. She likes coffee. But because her brother gives it to her, and because Guru Garu is at home, she drinks the milk. But thank you, Vikrant. I've seen you be one of the biggest support systems for her, and that's incredible. You've been a great big brother. Ankitha's grandparents, Gurunath Garu's parents, Ganapati Rao Desu Garu, and Lakshmi Kanakadurga Desu Garu, while they are not in Canada here today, they send their blessings from India. Geeta Garu's parents, Anasuya and Dattaya Garu, are watching from heavens and have given their blessings today for their granddaughter. In the time that I've spent here, I've seen Ankitha surrounded by an incredibly strong support system from all members of her family. Her cousins, her aunts, her uncles, all of them. They have come from all across North America, from California, Texas, as well as from Canada, to help organize this event and make it as big as it is and the success that I believe it's become. And I'd like to reiterate something I started with. Having a strong support system like that, having a family like that, is very, very crucial in having an event like this. And I have to say, Ankitha is very lucky. A big round of applause for her family members. The next item is a Tillana. The Tillana in Kuchipudi is a dance piece that is performed at the end of the show and is widely used as a rhythmic gesture in Carnatic music. This is a fast-paced, rhythmic dance which brings out the full beauty of the dance of creation. It has an intricate rhythmic structure interwoven with charanams or verses, which bring forth a wealth of nritta interlaced with abhinaya or facial expression. This item will be followed by the Mangalam, concluding the dance segment of the evening. Tillana in Ragam, Kandana Kutuhalam, Aditalam.
Nadridim tadarato tadaratani nadridim nadridim tadarato tadaratani nadridim nadridim titillilla nadridim tadarato tadaratani nadridim nadridim titillilla nadridim tadarato tadaratani nadridim nadridim titillilla nadridim tadaratom tadaratani nadridim nadridim titillilla nadridim tadaratom tadaratani nadridim nadridim titillilla nadridim tadaratom tadaratani nadridim nadridim titillilla tadaratom tadaratani nadridim nadridim titillilla nadridim tadaratom tadaratani nadridim nadridim titillilla tadaratani dirana nida udaratani dirana tadaratani dirana nida udaratani dirana takitajam 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 badani takitajam gabasa takitajam badani takitajam gabasa takitatom sani da bagadisa sani da bagadisa sani da bagadisa tadaratom తదరదని నాదరదం నాదరదం దిత్తిల్లిల్లా నాదరదరి తదరదం తం తదరదని నాదరదం నాదరదం దిత్తిల్లిల్లా నాదరదరి తదరదో వదనమదే విరిసనే అధరమదే మోరిసేనే వదనమదే విరిసనే అధరమదే మోరిసేనే వదనమదే విరిసనే అధరమదే మోరిసేనే మధురగానం భజే నా మురళి మనోహరుడచే మధురగానం భజే నా మురళి మనోహరుడచే మదన కదన కుదు కలుని రమ్మని మదన కదన కుదు కలురమ్మని మదన కదన కుదు కలును రమ్మని దిరాన విరాన విరాన రవి తదికిటతం తరిగడతం తజడుతా తరిగిటదం తరిగడదం దగెణుదాం తరిగిడ తగ తగ దిత్తలంగు తగ తరిగిడ తగ తగ దిత్తలంగుదోం ధృతం ధృతం దిల్లానా దిత్తిల్లానా దిత్తిల్లానా దిల్లానా దిత్తిల్లానా దిత్తిల్లానా దిల్లానా దిత్తిల్లానా దిత్తిల్లానా దిల్లానా దిత్తిల్లానా దిత్తిల్లానా తదరదం తదరదని నాదరదం నాదరదం దిత్తిల్లిల్లానా 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 తదరదం 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 తదిరదిరది తదరదం క్షీరాబ్ధికన్యగకు శ్రీమహాలక్ష్మిని నీరజాలయమునకు నీరాజనం నీరాజనం క్షీరాబ్ధికన్యగకు శ్రీమహాలక్ష్మిని నీరజాలయమునకు నీరాజనం నీరాజనం జలజాక్షి మోమునగు జగమగు చంకులకు నెలకున్నక పురపు నీరాజనము అళివేణి తూర్పుమునకు హస్తకమలం గులకు నిలవు మాణిక్యముల నీరాజనం నీరాజనం పగడు శ్రీ వెంకటేశు పట్టపూరణియే నెగడు సదిగళలకము నీరాజనము నీరాజనం జగతియల మేను మంగ జగతియల మేలు మంగ చక్కదనములకెల్ల నిపుడు నిజ శోభనపు నీరాజను నీరాజను నీరాజనం శ్రీ మహాలక్ష్మి నీరాజనం నీరజాలయమునకు నీరాజనం 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 నీరాజనం
It was such a graceful, mesmerizing, and soulful performance by Ankitha Desu. I'm so glad to be part of this evening. And I really admired all the audiences here who have been extremely cooperative in making this event a wonderful success one. We all will cherish and continue holding on to these memories. Now I would like to request Mr. and Mrs. Gurnath Desu to come on to the stage. Also Vikrant Desu. I'm sure the way I am not able to hold on to my words to praise about Ankita's performance today, the parents, the proud parents, do have something to say about this evening.
2 minutes, please. Let me take some breathing. Anyways, in the meantime, how was it? Well, I couldn't believe my eyes, myself, and in fact, halfway through, my eyes were so wet, I couldn't even see. Anyways, since my Satimani is next to me, good evening, everyone. Just before I start, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Pranamams to my parents, my teachers in my life, because of whom I stand as well as my family stand here. In India, we celebrate 5th of September Teachers' Day, so I thought I will remember all the teachers in my life who have made a difference to me. It has been pleasure and honor for me and my family to have you all on this day, to witness Ankita's Kuchipudi performance and shower your blessings. Oh boy, that was amazing. I never knew I could see this, meaning it was such an amazing feat she has done. Yeah, I mean, I have seen her performing many Bollywood dances here and there, and of course she went through so many practices, online as well as in person for classical dance, but I never saw her thoroughly the way I did it today, sitting in the front row. So, little bit on, just went back, why dance or is so important, or what does it really bring to us. So then I will share a few verses of Sanskrit So you have to pardon me my pronunciation if it is not correct. Geetam Vadyam Tata Nrutyam Trayam Sangeetam Uchyate. That means Geetam is vocal, that is the song, Vadyam is the instrument, and Nrutyam is the dance. These three together are called Sangeetam by Sangeetakara, And I'm sure all of us have witnessed that Sangeetam today. Nrutyam is comprised of all the three elements, they say, that song, music, as well as dance are together, they bring out in a Nrutyam, which again, Ankitha has performed and brought all the three elements, I guess, together with that Nrutyam. Back in those days, when Vedas were there, and it was becoming too difficult for everybody to have, to learn or go through or get some aspect of what is this Veda, I was told, not that time I was there, but just, So what I understood from my little research, what I did, was that Natya Shastram, so Brahma asked Bharat Muni to write this summary of Vedas in a different way. So called Panchama Veda, they call it, seems, called Natya Shastra. So he has written this as Panchama Veda. Okay, there are many Panchama Vedas, but this is also called Panchama Veda. Why? Because I think the way Bharat Muni has written is so that if somebody performs this, they get the essence of the Vedas. So he has taken words from Rig Veda, music from Samaveda, gestures from Yajur Veda, and emotions from Atharva Veda. So that way, when somebody performs a classical dance, wherein all the Sangeetam is involved, it brings out the kind of summary of all the Vedas. Okay, I would like to congratulate Ankitha on this occasion. She did this with great dedication, hard work, determination, commitment, and passion. I guess most of you all know how passionate she is about dance. And you would have seen in that small video, so her journey of dance that started when she was very young. Apart from her, there is one more person to be appreciated. I guess you all know who it is. Her mother, Geeta, my Sati Bani, who is standing next to me, and biggest support. Her continuous support, guidance, coordination, and planning with many sleepless nights, I'm sure she's going to sleep next 2 days continuously, have brought Ankitha to this level. And most of you all know, or may not know me as Gurunath Desu. Rather, I'm known as husband of Geeta Desu. Anyways, pranamam to Sridevi Mungara Garu, a talented, passionate, dedicated, and brilliant Kuchipudi artist and guru, who has accepted Ankitha as her family member. She has done a great, amazing job. In fact, I have today seen from Tyagaraja Kirtana the way she has expressed Rama, as well as Annamacharya, wherein she has witnessed Lord Venkateshwara, Balakrishnam. So I guess, hope you all have seen Balakrishna, the way Lord Krishna's Leelas were, gestured, or she has brought out those emotions, everything in her. I never knew Ankitha can do that, but Sridevi Mungara Garu, Guru Garu, she has really brought all that expressions and everything from her, so which I have on a single evening for 4 hours, I have seen almost all the gods and goddesses here on the stage. And the best one was a Satyabhama. You all know, so Bhamane, Satyabhamane, the way, the Vayaram and all that stuff which has come out, which I would have never imagined looking at Ankitha anyways. Well, all that, recently, it was just 1 week back, I guess, I was watching a movie called Sabash Mittu. It came on OTT. So with all this pressure, what is going on in the house, I said, okay, let's relax one evening, let us steam out. And what we did was switched on the TV, and in that Amazon Prime, the one which came up was Sabash Mittu. So being a cricket game, related movie, so generally we all get inspired and we said, okay, let us all watch together. So I was watching that. It's, I think, based on life events of Indian women cricket captain, Mithali Dhanraj. There is a scene in that movie, maybe when she was around 10 years old, when she was trying to play cricket for the first time, and she happens to be learning dance, Bharatanatyam at the time. She was a Bharatanatyam student. And because she had some tiff with her brother, she said, okay, why don't I play? Our brother said, okay, you play and show me how you can play. You think that you can play better than me? So he challenges her. So she tries the bat with the ball. So somebody was bowling and she's at the batting crease, and she tries to connect a ball. And she was never able to connect the ball. Okay, ball is going here and there, she swings the bat, but you know what? No success. So brother is laughing at one end. So then she recollects her teacher's verse. What it says is, during her classical dance, again, pardon me my pronunciation in Sanskrit, yato hasta stato drishti, yato drishti stato manaha, yato manaha stato bhava, yato bhava stato rasaha. I will try to explain what it is in short. So where the hand is, eyes follow there. Where the eyes are, the mind should follow. Where the mind is, there goes the expression. And where there is expression, there arises emotion, or the rasa, the flavor is experienced. So what it tries to say is that, when to get the coordination of all these 3 or 4 elements, kind of Sangeetam is useful, and she tries to recollect that, and she plays and hits the ball, and it goes for a 6. Okay, it may be a little bit of dramatization there, but that's what I witnessed, and I saw how a dance can help her in achieve a new profession, or it can enhance her career or life in a different way. And anyways, that is a history that she happens to be Indian cricket, women's cricket team at a very young age. So, Ankitha, what you have learned and performed will help you attain your goals. Our blessings are always there with you. In the whole process, we as a family came together again, means we are always together. So, but each member of our family have put something or the other, contributed for this biggest occasion in our lives as well as in Ankitha's life. And all of you have come here and on a Sunday evening and blessed her, which is a big thing for all of us. Thank you very much.
I guess you all enjoyed the performance. It was like, still when I close my eyes, I can just see my daughter. So I'm just going to talk about my daughter. Pranamya Sirasaha Devo Pitamaha Maheshwaro Natya Shastram Pravakshami Brahmana Yaduradhrutam. Andarki Namaskaram. Ma Ammai Kumari Ankitha Lakshmi Desu yokka Ranga Praveshaniki vichesina mi andarki పేరున ధన్యవాదాలు. So I'll just start on a lighter note. during the break, I hope some of you have watched the video. So can you guess who is the first teacher for Ankita? Yes, Ankita's first teacher was her brother, Sai Vikrant, and his support showed during the Ranga Pravesham planning. And as you can see, her interest in dance started as early as 2 years, when she was 2 years old. As a mother, I thought I would need to push my daughter into several hobbies from a young age so she could find her passion. But then, the day I took the video and I started seeing her moves, I could see in her eyes that I need not worry. She had found her calling in dance. Thank you everyone for joining us to celebrate Ankita's big day. I would be regretful if I didn't say that each and every one of you had a role to play in her teaching, in her reaching where she is today. In my whole life, this is my first Ranga Pravesham that I'm watching, and I'm so proud that it is my daughter's. But this journey wasn't easy. Living here in Canada, halfway across the world from where this dance form originated, the last thing that I expected my daughter to be vehemently passionate about was a traditional form of South Indian dance. I suppose many parents of little kids are going through that struggle when they're sending to Bharatanatyam. So it's just not easy when we are so far away from our home country. But then when she was 6 years old, Ankita started learning Bharatanatyam, and eventually, after 2 years of building her foundation in Bharatanatyam, she started training in Kuchipudi when the Nritya Vedika Dance Academy moved to Toronto. This is where Ankita really blossomed under the guidance of Sri Vidya Garu and Yajna Mutnuri Garu. She learned under them for 6 years and absolutely fell in love with the dance form. Unfortunately, right when her passion was at its peak, the teachers had to shift to the US. We continued the classes over Skype as Ankita did not want to miss out on her learning. But it was a challenge to teach virtually. The teacher and the student continued the classes learning the virtual mode with hiccups and here and there for some time. Unfortunately, right when eventually the teachers had to stop the classes due to personal reasons. This became a point of struggle. Ankita's interest in dance was still strong, but not as strong as it was when the classes were going on. I was afraid that it might slowly cause a dwindle in Ankita's passion. We hoped for a better solution. Then, almost like a miracle, we chanced upon the great Sri Devi Mungara Garu, living in New Jersey, who became her new Kuchipudi Guru. ఎవరికీ చెప్పుకోలేని ఒక ఆవేదన మమ్మల్ని బాధించిన సమయంలో మా ఆశలకు మళ్ళీ ప్రాణం పోశారు శ్రీదేవి ముంగారా గారు. I'm so glad about that. And suddenly, any passion that might have lost came rushing back. Ankita was dancing more than ever. Her own focus on her craft, coupled with her guru's determination, became an unstoppable combination for success. 7 దశాబ్దాల చరితగల కూచిపూడి నాట్య కళను క్రమశిక్షణ పట్టుదలతో నేర్చుకొని నటరాజస్వామి పాదాల చెంత చిరుదీపాన్ని వెలిగించడానికి ఆస్కారమైన శ్రీదేవి ముంగరా గారికి మా కోటి ధన్యవాదాలు. Ankita even traveled to US 3 times, and 2 of those times she traveled alone to learn with Sridevi Garu in person. Recently, I also recommended her to join yoga classes so she could further improve her posture to aid her in becoming a better dancer, and she did it. What you saw today was an amalgamation of all those people who helped her and our family get where we are today. I also need to thank Sudha Vemuri Garu, who gave the first opportunity on stage for Ankita. Guru Ushed. Guru Usha Kulendran Garu, her Bharatanatyam teacher, Sri Vidya Garu, Yajna Mutnuri Garu, Guru Sridevi Mungara Garu, her father, her brother, for their blessings, teachings, and support. Mind you, there were days when Ankita was angry on me, on her teachers, but with Sridevi Garu, it was special. She has a lot of patience, passion for dance, amazing teaching skills, and a great dancer herself who learned the art form from under the guidance of Srimati Sobha Naidu Garu. We are very grateful to God that we came across her and feel fortunate that she accepted Ankitha as her student. Today, our dreams of Ranga Pravesham have been fulfilled only because of Sri Devi Mungara Garu. We are thankful to singer Sri Gopinathan Garu also, who is a very busy singer in GTA and still accepted to sing today with our phone call. Our sincere thanks to you, sir. We are grateful that Sri Balaji Garu could join the event all the way from California and play mridangam at the event, could squeeze in our event in his busy schedule. Many thanks to Veena artist Villanur Lalitaji for joining us from Virginia and be part of the event. Also very grateful for violin artist Viroshi Sai Ganesh and flute artist Branavi Arul Ratnam for playing their respective instruments excellently through the event. And finally, heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for being part of this event and making it a huge success. ఆ నటరాజస్వామి ఆశీస్సులు నీ మీద ఎల్లప్పుడూ ఉండాలని కోరుకుంటూ నువ్వు నేర్చుకున్న ఈ కళని తదుపరి తరాల వారికి అందించి ఆ కళకి ఒక శాశ్వతాన్ని చేకూర్చడమే నువ్వు మాకు ఇవ్వగలిగే అతి మూల్యమైన బహుమతి అంకిత. ఐఎమ్ రియలీ ప్రౌడ్ ఆఫ్ యూ టుడే. And next, we'll be felicitating our Ankita's dance guru just in a few minutes.
I've been given the honors to read few lines about the artist of the evening as part of the felicitation. Whom do we start with first? Srimati Sridevi Mungara. Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu started learning dance at an age of 7 for over 15 years under the able guidance of late Padma Shri Dr. Sobha Naidu Garu. She has performed in various cities across India and US and has also given lecture demonstrations for Spike Mac in the US and at CCRT Hyderabad. She was also a recipient of the National Cultural Talent Scholarship and has a master's degree in performing arts with a specialization in Kuchipudi from the Central University. She has performed the major characters alongside with her guru, Padma Shri Dr. Sobha Naidu, as Lord Srinivasa in the ballet Kalyanam Srinivasa, Lord Krishna in Sri Krishna Parijatam, Goddess Sita in the ballet Jagannatha Karaka, and performed in other major ballets. With a strong desire to spread the Indian cultural form, she has been teaching for over 20 years and has her students perform in various forms in India and in the US. Right now, she has her institute, Chinmayi Nrityalaya in Hyderabad and in the US, and doing online classes as well for the students across the country. Srimati Sridevi strives to create a profoundly positive learning experience while developing the next generation of dancers dedicated to Kuchipudi dance form. Ankita is really proud of her guru, and we all welcome her with applause, please. Please join me in welcoming Sri Arun Gopinath Garu, our singer today. Sri Balaji Mahadevan Garu, Mrudangam artist. A Veena artist, Srimati Lalita Ji Villanur Garu. Our flute artist, Kumari Bhranavi Arul Ratnam. Our violin artist, Kumari Viroshi Sri Ganesh. Next is Saumya Gajavalli, our singer. And it's time for us to invite Chinmayi, our MC Chinmayi Mungara. Please give a big round of applause for our beautiful Chinmayi. She is not just our MC, she is an artistic director at Chinmayi Nrityalaya, who started learning Kuchipudi at the age of 4. Under the guidance of her guru, who is none other than her mother, Srimati Sridevi Mungara. She has also got inspiration and learning from her grand guru, Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu. She has had the privilege of mentoring over 100 students towards a successful dance career and has also had unique honor of performing during various dance festivals. We would also like to felicitate the other artists who were part of this event today. Our makeup artist, Sheila Nitiji. Now I would like to request Srimati Sridevi Mungara Garu to say a few words.
Thank you. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaskaram to everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to present the Kuchipudi Rangapravesam of my disciple Ankitha Desu today. It was my guru, late Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu's dream for me to come and perform here in Canada along with her 3 years back. It is by God's grace through Ankitha's Rangapravesham that I could bring alive my guru's ambition and a style of Kuchipudi to Toronto. Thank you. You have witnessed the style of Kuchipudi of Sri Vempati Garu that was further refined by my guru, late Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu, with the graceful, rhythmic, and expressive movements with special emphasis on the Navarasas. I'm very grateful to the Almighty and Gita Desu family for allowing me to be Ankita's guru in her Kuchipudi's journey. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. In olden times, we used to have Gurukulam style, where the student will live with the guru and learns from the guru by serving, observing the guru. Even in these modern times, we were able to replicate the Gurukulam style of learning, where Ankitha came and stayed with me in New Jersey for some time, where she not only learned the dance we have seen today, but was also able to perform on a few occasions there. You could see Ankitha's passion and hard work today. Her performance today is a culmination of years of hard work, commitment, and dedication. Just as she would for an academic class, she came prepared and ready for every class. The dance, beat expressions on steps, she would not hesitate to get it clarified from me repeatedly if she has to, and would go over it with me till she gets it right. I'm proud to say that as a teacher, that shows a discipline and dedication towards the art form. Ankitha, you have made me proud with your performance today. Good job, ma'am. I would like to take this time to thank my daughter Chinmayi for helping Ankitha along the journey. Of course, it is my husband, Dr. Sai Kumar, who always supported my art and helped me take care of my family and myself. And my son, Ved, for his continuous tech support during our performances back home. Thank you both. I would like to thank my wonderful orchestra team, Arun Gopinath Garu on vocal, Balaji Garu on mridangam, Lalita Garu on veena, Viroshi ji on violin, and Branavi on flute, and of course Swati. It was a great team and I enjoyed it very much. Congratulations, Ankitha, on completing your Kuchipudi Rangapravesham, and I'm glad to be presenting you with the completion certificate.
This is a certificate stating that she has completed her Arangetram. It is a certificate for her outstanding performance and successful completion of her Kuchipudi Rangapravesham. Along with the certificate, we will also be presenting Ankitha with the autobiography of my grand guru, Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu.
So now, Ankitha is going to come and say a few words. Let's see how she'll express what she achieved today.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Speeches are not my forte, so give me a break on this. I would like to begin by saying thank you to everyone who made this happen. My parents, my guru and her family, the wonderful orchestra, the stage crew, my brother, my friends, my emotional support Sparky, and most importantly to you all, the audience, who took your time out of your days and made it here today for my Ranga Pravesam. This was a long, bumpy journey, but in the end, I finally made it. There were a lot of tiresome days where my legs did not work, but I pushed through because I was so close and I love this dance. When I first started Kuchipudi, I had no clue what I signed up for. My mom told me to go, and I was like, let's go. My friends are also there. Why not? It was a time where I could meet my friends and we could hang out for an hour. I remember before every class on the way there, we would be frantically trying to remember what new steps and jatis were so we wouldn't get yelled at. But as I kept learning and kept performing, I fell in love with the dance form and got more comfortable with dancing out of my comfort zone. I first met Sri Deviyanti, my guru, at an online Taka competition in 2020, and she was actually the judge. During that time, my mom was trying to find another guru for me, and we met with her, and it all worked out. So for my Telugu people, I prepared something in Telugu since I am a Manabari graduate. Nanu Kuchipudi నేర్చుకోమని ప్రోత్సహించిన నా తల్లిదండ్రులకి నేర్పించిన నా గురువులకు నన్ను రంగప్రవేశం చేయించిన గురువు శ్రీదేవి గారికి నన్ను పైనుంచి దీవిస్తున్న ఆ భగవంతుడికి నా పాదాభివందనాలు. I want to say thank you to my guru for always believing in me and bringing the best in me. Though I was learning online, it never felt like it. Even the smallest mistakes, she would point it out. I went and stayed with her 3 times during this year in New Jersey to train for my Ranga Pravesam, and those were such memorable times that I will cherish forever. These past 3 years under your guidance, I became a better dancer and gained love for the art. You made that possible. I want to say thank you to Chinmayaka, who kept pushing me to give 100%. She always gave me fine tips on how to improve, so thank you for that. Thank you to my brother for giving me milk. It's so funny, because our messages are just like, where's my milk? And he's like, it's over there. So, and also being the only one in the house not freaking out. Thank you to my mom for always making sure I ate food, even though I always wouldn't like the food. Thank you to my dad for massaging my feet after long days of practice. Thank you to Sparky, of course. He couldn't be here today, but had to give it to him. For always giving me company when I would practice. He would always just sit on the sofa right there. Thank you to the wonderful orchestra members for coming here and performing for me. I had a blast working with all of you. And finally, thank you to everyone in this room for taking your time to come and bless me. I hope you had a wonderful night.
So, we are almost to the end of the event today, but before we end the event, I need to say thanks to so many people who have helped us through the event. It wouldn't have been possible without the help of all of them. And first, I would like to thank Chinmayi Mungara, who traveled all the way from US in a short span of 2 days after arriving from India. No, 3 days, I think. She was in India for a month. She came back and she didn't have even a day to take off from work, but still she made it to Ankitha's event and she was such a big support all through her practices. And we really thank her from the bottom of our hearts for that. And next, let's talk about my family. I hope you noticed the easels outside. They're all done from scratch by Gurunath Desu garu. He put his love in cutting the wood, painting the wood, and taking the right picture and placing it on the easel. So all that was done by the dad with so much love. And then about Vikrant, anyway, you heard a lot. I don't want to repeat that. Next, my family members. I would like to thank all my sisters, Guru's brothers, their wives, who have been such a great support all through the planning, executing, and getting it through today. So I would like to welcome them all onto stage. If you don't mind, it will just take a minute. They're all here. So, Narmada, Madhavi, Srinivas, Venkatnath, Chanakyanath, everyone onto the stage along with her cousins. All the cousins, go, 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 go. బలగంలోని బలం మాదిది. Next, Naku Vishwanath and Soumya have been a great support from the time we returned from India in a recent India trip and started executing the Ranga Pravesham. So Vishwanath and Soumya, please come on to the stage too. Soumya's voice you have already heard. She is the upcoming singer and hoping she'll soon be the famous GTA singer. Wishing her all the luck. Soumya, come here. These are family friends, and I'm so proud of them. Come on, Ra. You did so good. I have one more young couple like this. Even during her pregnancy, she came home, and she was there on the weekend and helping me out so much. Pujita and Prithvi, are you here? I didn't... Are they here? Oh, I think they'll... Oh, they're sitting over there. Thank you, guys, for being there to support us. Next, Vinay Paleti garu. He took the whole responsibility of planning for the food today, whether it is snack, whether it is the dinner, everything taken care of by Vinay Paleti garu. Even though he was busy with his housewarming, house moving, and everything, he was still with us through the event, and I'm so happy for that. We also have Akshay and Gangadhar Garu, Gangadhar Chitlur Garu, who have been helping us through drop-off, pick-up from airports, and getting water, and also packing and everything behind. Thank you, guys, wherever you are, for being supportive. A big shout out for my Box Grew family. Woo! Ragini, Chandra Garu, then Bindu, Swati, Bharati. There are so many names, Chandana, every one of you have been a great support for us. Thanks a lot. It's my extended family. We have 27 Telugu families within 1 kilometer radius in Boxtrue, and each and everyone come forward to help. And I'm so happy for this extended family in Canada. I would also like to thank the young, energetic youth, Tarun Desu, Praneeth, Ayyappa, for being there and helping us. Next, you have been listening to her, Saujanya, and in the lighting room, Pradeep. You have been such a great team with coordinating the lighting, sound, and also the stage. Thank you so much. And we have other support from our neighbors, Deepa and Naveen Garu, always offering us support, whether it is accommodating people or giving us the refrigerator space, and, and always coming to Ankitha and giving her the moral support. Thank you so much, Annie. And in India also, I had to take help of so many family members, whether it is distributing of the invitations, printing of the invitations from my brother, my sister-in-law, or his sister, and also other cousins in India. And I would like to thank them all for that. And in distributing in Canada, especially for Vanita, I gave how many? 13 or 14 cards on that day, and she made sure in a week she distributed them all in Canada. And Deepak Valampatla for taking care in Ajax, in Pickering, and Lata Depa, wherever she is, for taking care in Markham. So thank you all for your help. And please excuse me if I missed any of the names, but really each and every friend has been a help in getting us through this event. Thank you. Thanks a lot, everyone.